Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. Hi. Today I thought we'd do a 24-hour readathon because I just want to read. Last night I should have started my readathon and done like a full 24 hours straight because last night I stayed up all night and read. Well, no, I slept for about an hour. But I didn't record anything, so we're going to continue. We're going to start a 24-hour readathon today. Now, I'm not going to do straight 24 hours because, as I said, I didn't sleep much last night, and I plan on having naps today and sleeping tonight. So I'm going to do the timer method where I set my alarm for 24 hours and then just see how many books I can finish in 24 hours. So grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, maybe a project, knitting, crochet, sewing, whatever you want to do while watching the video, and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what am I drinking? I have a cup of hot chocolate tea from David's Tea. I don't know why I got it to show you. You can't see the tea. And yes, I'm a child. I use straw. I just spilled my tea. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Anyways, did I get it all over? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Everything's fine. I just spilled a drop. Everything's fine. No worries. But it's too hot to drink right now, is the point. So I don't know why I showed it to you. But I have some hot chocolate tea from David's Tea. I'm really enjoying it when I do drink it. I mean, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I've been loving it lately. It's one of my favorite teas from David's Tea. I'm just babbling away. I'm so sorry. So last night I did finish 2 books and I just wanted to talk about them. First off, so where did I put it? My bed is a mess right now, I swear. I mean, it's always a mess, but it's like I have a double, like a queen size bed, and like this much of it is for me. The rest is books and yarn, basically. So, yeah, where did I put it? I finished a book last night. I swear I did. Hang on. Here it is. So, I finished The Queens of Crime by Marie Benedict. I read about 300 pages of this. How many pages is it? I don't even know. Okay, it's only 304 pages, so I read about 200 pages yesterday. Really enjoyed it. Gave it 5 stars. This is about the 5 quote-unquote queens of crime, the golden age female mystery writers, Agatha Christie, Dorothy L. Sayers. It's in Dorothy L. Sayers' voice or point of view, but it's, of course, fictionalized, and it's got Niall Marjorie, forget her last name. That's 4, and then there's one more. Emma something? I didn't recognize those 2 names. The other names I've recognized, but I didn't recognize those 2 names, so I don't remember who they are. I apologize, but I would like to read their books now because they are just fun characters. Anyways, it's a fictionalized tale of them in history solving a real-life murder. Now, it does say in the back of the book the murder that takes place really did happen in history, and Dorothy L. Sayers did investigate it as someone to help the police. It does not say whether she solved it or not, but she was involved in the investigation. In this book, Marie Benedict takes the creative license in putting all 5 mystery writers to solve the murder. And I loved it. I loved being in the voice of Dorothy L. Sayers. From what I know of her, it seemed pretty well real to life. Also, I know quite a bit about Agatha Christie, and that seemed very real to life as well. It felt like they were real, which they were real, but you know what I mean? Like, they didn't feel like characters, they felt like real people. And I really enjoyed that. I don't know much about the other 3 women. I know Niall Marsh, but I don't know anything really about her, and I liked getting to know her character. There was a lot of research gone into this book, you can tell, and I did put on hold like 4 of the books by Marie Benedict. She writes historical fiction based on real life historical events or people. And I loved her style of writing. I don't know why I've never read her like, I've always wanted to, but I've never read any of her books. So, yeah. I put on hold like 4 of her books, and then I got 2 out on audio already. So, that are like 2 other books. So, I'm excited to read more of her. I really enjoyed this. Gave it 5 stars. I know there's been some not controversy, there's been some negative reviews because of a point in the book that's kind of, it's spoilers, so I'm not going to get into it, but there's a agenda she takes on, or the author took in the book, that some people don't agree with. I personally thought it was well done, so I had no problem with it. But check trigger warnings if you need to, because there are some triggers in this book. But I feel like they're spoilers, so I don't want to say what they are. Yeah. If you do want to know, if you ever want to know triggers, and I don't mention them on the video, you can find me on Goodreads. I believe I do have my email address listed in my homepage on my channel, and I think I have Goodreads listed there too. But if I don't, just email me and ask me personally what the triggers are if you can't find them, and I will let you know as much to my ability of what the triggers are in any book. So just let me know, email me, put in the subject line trigger warnings or something, so I know that you're not like spam or something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more of Marie Benedict. And then I finished an audiobook. I finished, oh my gosh, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. There's a reason why I can only read one of her books a year. I went through an emotional roller coaster with Just for the Summer. I cried so hard last night listening to it. Her books are romantic, but they're also, they're love stories, they're romance, but they have a lot of times some kind of mental health or chronic pain representation. And in this book was some mental health and trauma, PTSD, stuff like that. It was so good. Again, check trigger warnings. You can also go on Goodreads and look at other people's reviews and check trigger warnings that way, or you can even like Google it, and most you'll find trigger warnings. But there were so many for me personally. I don't mind. I don't really have triggers, but I do cry a lot when I read about certain things, and it brought back some things, some memories that I had to face, and as an adult, that I've kind of blocked out of my mind, kind of. So we won't go into that, but it was good. It was really good. It was healing tears, and it was a really well-written book. Abby Jimenez is so good at writing romances. Her men characters, I love them all. They're like book boyfriends to me, and Justin was no different. I loved him. And it was just really well done. She does say in her question and answer section after the audiobook that she did have sensitivity writers to do with the mental health representation. I really appreciated that. I thought that was really well done. And she also did a research. She talked to mental health workers and things like that. So I appreciate that because it was really well done. And the romance was great. It was wonderful. And I gave 5 stars. I thought it was great. I did say that I only listen or read one of her books a year, but I happen to have her new book, Say I'll Remember You, is that what it's called? On audio. I did have it physically, but I brought it back to the library because it had a lot of hold on it, and I wanted to let other people read it, and I did get it on audio, so now I kind of want to listen to it, but I also don't want to go through the emotions. But anyways, this is not even a review video. Like, why am I talking for 10 minutes about books I've read? Okay, so we're going to start our clock. No, I'm not going to read yet. I will let you know what I'm going to read in the next clip. I'll probably start, it's almost 10 a.m. and I'll probably start on maybe noon or 1. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll talk to you in a minute. 6 p.m. Sorry for the traffic noise. I have my window open. I'm very hot today. Mind you, I just had a big meal, so blood sugar, fun stuff about being a diabetic. But anyways, I did take my insulin, don't worry. But I just want to do an update. So today I did do quite a bit of reading. I also had like a 3-hour nap because, as I said earlier, I did not sleep last night. I only slept about an hour last night. So I did have a 3-hour nap. But as you saw in the clip before this, I read some of Angela M. Sanders' The Witch is Back. This is part of the Which Way Librarian series that I really enjoy. I thought I had read this one, but now I remember that I started it and never finished it. So I restarted it. I am on page 100 exactly. So very happy with that. Let's see where I'm at on my time. I also listened to about 50. Okay. Alright. I listened to an audiobook. The audiobook is Public Anchovy number. What's it called? I'll put the picture up here. It's by Mindy Quigley. I listened to the audiobook. I was already at like 13% or something like that. And I just continued from then on. So I'm at 60% or so now. So we'll see how many hours I've actually been reading, because I've been stopping the timer whenever I'm not reading and setting it when I am reading. So let's see. I am at 21 hours and 15 minutes. So that's good. So that's like basically 3 hours I've read today. It's not as good as I thought it was, but that's okay. I'm going to do some more reading tonight. I want to finish this book, possibly finish the Public Anchovy book, and maybe read some of Court of Thorns and Roses, because that book is overdue at my library. I have to bring it back tomorrow or Saturday when I go to the library. So I'm thinking I want to go tomorrow. So I think I'm going to read that for a while. It's way over there. Over there. My fingers aren't working. But I need to read that tonight. But I really want to read a cozy, so I might read this. This follows... I forget her name. I forget her name. And of course it's not saying. Josie Way, that's it. Josie Way. She is a magical witch who is a librarian in a small town. And in the first book, which I believe is called Baton Witch, she discovers that she is a witch and solves murders. And this is I think it's the newest one. I think there's another one coming out this year. When was this published? I believe this was 2024. So I'm really enjoying it so far. It goes a bit darker than what I would like in my witchy cozies, but not too far in my belief as a Christian. But I'm enjoying it. It is funny. It has a good romance in it. The murder mysteries are always fun. It has a cat. I love it. And then the Public Anchovy number 13, I think it's called. Number 1. I don't remember. But it is by Mindy Quigley, and that is a pizza shop. Deep Dish. The Deep Dish Mysteries. And it follows... I forget her name. I'm terrible at character names. It follows our main character who owns a pizza shop and solves murders. And it's another cozy mystery, and I'm loving that one as well. And there's a cat in that one too, and I love that one. I'm really enjoying that audiobook. It took me a while to get used to the narrator, but I like it. I like her now, so I am listening at 2 times speed, and at 2 times speed I have about 2 hours left in the audiobook. So I think I'm going to read some of this and listen to some YouTube, and then I will we'll see what else I do tonight. It is only 10 to 6, so we will see. Okay. Good morning. It is the 25th today? Yeah, the 25th of April. It is Friday, and I think it's Friday anyways. Yeah, because the 28th is Monday, and that's voting day in Canada. Anyways, so I did a lot of reading last night. Let's see where I am on the timer. Let's see. Hang on, I should have prepared. I am at 19 hours and 52 minutes. That means I've read, can I math? Just over 4 hours. And I'm happy with that. One day, 4 hours, that's pretty good. I did get a lot of reading done. So, to add on to yesterday, I read a bunch of A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is a reread for me. I've only read the first book in this series. Also, I apologize if you could hear my roommate cooking out in the kitchen. But I have read ACOTAR, the first book, before. And I also know a lot of spoilers for this series because if you don't know, I never wanted to read Sarah J. Maas. I always thought I would never read Sarah J. Maas. And then I read Throne of Glass and loved it. It's my favorite series probably that I've ever read. And I thought, okay, I'm going to read this again and read the whole series. So I am reading this. I'm enjoying it. Again, I know a lot of the spoilers. I've watched all the spoiler reviews of all of Sarah J. Maas because I thought I would never read it. Yes, so I feel kind of dumb for doing that now, and I won't be doing that in the future. I'm not going to watch spoiler reviews. Well, I shouldn't say that because I've done that recently. I watched a spoiler. My hair looks terrible. I mean, I haven't even brushed it yet. It's only like 8:30 in the morning, okay? I've been awake since 5:30, but yeah. So I have watched spoiler reviews of some books that I say I'm never going to read, but it's a dumb idea to do that. Anyways, I'm enjoying this. I figured because I know who she ends up with, who Favorite ends up with, I think this is a fitting. I mean, not the quote. The quote's a Bible verse, but it gives a little bit of the court that her love interest is from, to me, anyways. But I am on chapter 25, page 220. I did not start this last night. I started at I think it was chapter 18. So I've read 9 chapters. Where was I? Hang on. That's chapter 17. Yes, that's where I started. I started on page 155. And again, I'm on 220. It's going really fast. I've read about 70 pages. I'm really liking this, really enjoying it. So I'm going to read some more of this today. I'm hoping to finish it because it's due at my library and it has holes. It's overdue at my library and it has holes. It has 416 pages, so I have just under 200 pages to read, which I can do. I'm going to do that today. So I'm excited I do have the next book out, A Court of Mist and Fury. I have started to read A Court of Mist and Fury years ago when I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I did not enjoy this book the first time I read it, and I'm enjoying it much more now that I'm in the Massiverse, and I love her writing. I'm also into romantasy, and I never used to be, so I recommend giving books that you thought you would never read again, or that you never thought you'd ever read. I recommend giving them a try, because you can surprise yourself. Sometimes it's the right book and wrong time, you know? I am enjoying this. I'm sure you know what ACOTAR is about, but we follow Feyre, who, it's a Beauty and Beast retelling, the first book, and Feyre is hunting for her family because her family hates her, basically, and is not good people, at least in the first book. I know they have redemption arcs, but she looks after her family, who is poor, and she goes to hunt for a deer, and she kills a deer, and ends up this deer is actually a fae, a shifter. And so someone, a beast, comes to take her back to his place, his manor, for punishment for killing the fae, and it's their story, and I'm really enjoying it. It's the whole Mouseverse is just amazing. Like, how does she come up with this? Like, I see nods of the Throne of Glass in here, of things that is mentioned in Throne of Glass. Of course, I've watched all the spoiler reviews, of course, and vlogs, so I know that in Kingdom of Ash, there's a part in there that, I mean, it didn't shock me because I knew it was coming, but it's still, I love that part where there's a glimpse of two of the characters from this series in Throne of Glass and Kingdom of Ash, and I loved that when it came up. I felt so giddy, and I was like, I know who that is, even though I hadn't read this yet. But I'm loving it, so I'm really enjoying it, and this isn't supposed to be a book review. I'm just, I'm really enjoying the Massiverse, and I never thought I would. I honestly didn't. She does have a bit more smut and a lot more cuss words than I usually appreciate, but, I mean, I don't appreciate it anytime, but, I am enjoying it, so I didn't claim to be the perfect Christian, okay? Anyways, I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to read some more of this today. I also have some writing I have to do. I also have to read for my friend Jess's manuscript. I'm beta reading it, so I'm going to count that as part of the reading as well, but I won't give you, like, any review or anything of that book. I might say a little bit about her books, but I'm beta reading a standalone from her, so I can't really talk about it, but I'm going to do that today as well. And I want to write today, so we will see how much we actually get done. Alright, talk to you later. Hello, it is 1 p.m. On the 25th, on Friday, and I have been cleaning my room. So I've been trying to rearrange some things, make it a little bit better. Since I moved in January, I had it how I thought I wanted it, but I found a different way, and so I've been changing things around, cleaning out my closet because it really needed cleaning. I just basically put my hair, all the stuff. No, okay. Anyways, I put all my stuff that has nowhere to go just in my closet. So I've been cleaning all that up, and I still have more to do, but I'm very happy with what I've done. My brother is coming. You can't see it, but my brother is coming to pick up soon. Probably in a couple hours he'll be here. He's after work, so 4, 5, 6, somewhere there. He starts work early, so I'm not sure when he gets off. But anyways, he's coming to pick up some old shelving stuff that I have that is useless. It's broken and it's useless, and really, you can't really fix it. So I told him just to take him to the dump. So he's going to do that, and that'll give me a lot more room. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, I'm really happy with what I've done. So that was what I've done today. I still have to vacuum my floor and get everything set up, but it's looking better. It's looking better. So I haven't done any reading today yet. That will happen. But I'm very happy with what I have done. I'm rearranging my closet. Like I said, I'm changing some things around there as well. So I've got some ideas. So that's good. And yeah, that's all I've done today. My hair is all greasy because I've been, as I call it, glistening instead of sweating. I've been glistening. So it's getting hot in here. The owner of the house, landlord, roommate, whatever you want to call him, he's on a trip right now, so he'll be home. I think he's coming home this weekend. I'm not sure, but he'll put on the air conditioning when he gets back. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, I'm assuming he will, anyways. So I'm looking forward to that because it's very hot in here and it's getting very hot outside. So that's it. That's all I have to say. Bye. Hi. So it is almost noon on the 26th, which is Saturday. Yesterday I did a lot of cleaning in my room. I still have more cleaning to do, but I'm very sore. So, and also my time of the month started. So I'm just relaxing today, getting some reading done. I did do some more reading. I read some of my friend Jess's manuscript and I'm beta reading it for her, gave her some suggestions. And we are at 19 hours and 33 minutes. Now, I don't remember where we were last time, but I feel like I added on 20 minutes. I'm not sure if I did, but I remember trying to put a 20-minute timer on, and I think I added it onto this one instead. I don't remember, but we're just going to roll with it. So I've read 4.5 hours so far. That's not good. That's not good in 3 days. I mean, this is the third day, but still. I mean, yesterday I really wanted to read, but I was just busy with cleaning. I still have so much more to do, but today's a relaxed day. I got some Diet Coke from McDonald's because when you have your period, you need Diet Coke from McDonald's. I'm sorry. It is the best Diet Coke around. I will hear no argument. So, I'm going to read some more of Jess's book. I'm just watching YouTube on my television. I'm watching Ella Rose Reads. I'm watching her latest video, Booktubers Control the Books I Read. And I'm enjoying it. I'm almost done it. I literally only have 20 more seconds of it. And then I'll watch another video. I think I'm going to put on a writing playlist. I have my favorites of authortube, and I found so many more recently. So I've been listening to them, and it just gives me so much inspiration, so much more confidence in myself, and more, it gets me excited to write. And I do want to write today. Mind you, I do want to finish A Court of Thorns and Roses today, too, as well. And possibly the witch one, what was it called? The Witch is Back? Is that what it's called? I'd like to finish that one too. There's just so many good books. I want to read them all. And I want to write. And it's already 12 o'clock. Okay, we're moving on. So I'm going to do some more work on Jess's book. And I do time myself for that as well because it is reading. It takes a little bit longer because I'm adding comments and reading other people's the other beta readers' comments. So, but it is reading, so, and it is a story. It's a very good story. I'm really enjoying it. It's a thriller. It's a standalone thriller, I would say, and it's very fun. I'm really enjoying it. I hope that she gets an agent with this book. That would be really cool. So I'm kind of being extra hard on her right now, just because I know that she wants to query this book, and I want it to be the best that it can be. And I think along with the other two beta readers and Jess as well, we're all cooperating and working together to make it the best it can be. But She is such an awesome writer, and it's just, I can't get over how she comes up with these plot ideas. This is not my writing channel. I'm so sorry, but it astounds me how authors can come up with plot ideas and character ideas. It just blows my mind. I take forever to figure out a character, and it seems like so many authors, including Jess, just come up with the best characters, and I love them. Anyways, I love you, Jess, and I think it's going to be an excellent book. It is an excellent book. I think it could be better, and I think the small changes, like there are like a lot of changes, but the small changes she's making is just making a big difference in the book. So I'm excited to see if she gets an agent. So very excited for her. So anyways, that's my update. I realize this isn't my reading channel, but I just wanted to add that in because I am reading her manuscript. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So it's the 30th of April. It's been almost a week since I started this video. I don't know why it's taken me so long, but let's do an update. I have read quite a bit of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Almost done. I have about 60 pages left. Not sure, but that one's getting done. And then I also finished The Witch is Back by Angela Ann Sanders. So I realized the reason why I never finished this book last time was because I DNF'd it because of some more darker witchy themes in the beginning of the book. But I pushed through it this time, and I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really good. This is a cozy mystery. I will probably give it 4 stars, I would think. I'm not sure. But I just finished that. I did listen over the last couple of days. I have listened to, I don't know how much, I think it was about 10% of Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I'm ready to be heartbroken with that book, so I have to listen to that soon. I also listened to a bit of Shady Hollow's Summer's End, that book from Shady Hollow. That audiobook by Juno Black. I'll put the picture somewhere here. I have listened to it before, but I kind of phased through it. I didn't really listen to it, so I'm reading it again to I never did. I never did put it on Goodreads as read, so this time I'm really listening to it because I don't even remember who the murderer was. So I kind of fell asleep last time I listened to it. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, I just fell asleep. So I listened to about an hour of that, I think. I don't know the exact number. And then I think I did listen to a bit of another audiobook. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. But I am currently at 12 hours and 40 minutes left, right? Yeah. No, 12 hours and 4 minutes left. It's backwards on my screen. So that means I've read for almost 12 hours in the last week. That's not good. There has been times where I forgot to put the timer on or I let the timer run, but basically it's about 12 hours I've read. So that's exciting. I would have read more, but I've been really busy on my writing lately. So I'm going to do some more writing today. Sorry for the noise of the traffic. And tonight I'm going to do some more work. And then tomorrow my landlord gets home. He's been away for a while, and his dog gets dropped off before he gets home, about 3 hours before, and she's a wonderful dog, and so I'll probably just hang out with her and write and maybe read a bit. I'm not sure, but I'll do something because she gets really upset when he's not home, so she'll be looking for him, and honestly she looks like her best friend just died when he's not around. So I'll spend some time with her tomorrow. Since I started this video, I'm not quite sure when I started it, but I think on Thursday, which is Tuesday today. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So I think it's been 12 days. Why is it that I love reading and it's taken 12 days to get this far? Let's see where I am on the clock, because I haven't read 24 hours, and I feel like I read so much more, but apparently not. So no, I don't need my Gmail. Okay, clock. Let's check on the phone, shall we? Timer. We have 3 hours and 21 minutes left. It's getting done today, okay? I need to finish this video and put it up because this is ridiculous. I have so many clips. It's ridiculous. But an update. So, I'm not sure what I've updated on. I did start Finley Donovan Digs Her Own Grave. I did read some of Murder in Masquerade by Mary Winters. Here, hang on. Let me get those books for you. Hang on one sec. Okay, and yes, I am wearing the same sweatshirt as yesterday. I got changed, okay? I put on new pants. I mean, it's clean. Okay. So, since last we spoke, oh my gosh, that sounded like an old-fashioned person. Last we spoke. Since last time, I have listened to, I believe I told you this, I'm not even sure because I keep bouncing between books. I listened to about an hour, I think 30% of Summer's End by Juno Black. Also, earlier in the week, which I forgot to tell you, I did listen to some of Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I did listen to about an hour of that. Half an hour, somewhere on there. I need to finish that. But as far as reading physically, I did read a bit of an ebook as well. Oh my gosh, I'm just reading everything. I don't remember what ebook it was, but I think it was a Ginger Bolton book or it was a Colin Cambridge book, A Trace of Poison. I read some of that on ebook, but then I ordered it physically from my library, so I should get it soon, so I stopped reading it. But Murder Masquerade by Mary Winters. I lost my bookmark out of it. It is a large print, and I only read like probably 4 chapters of this. So it's overdue at the library, so I need to read that. Then, oh, my bookmark came out of this one too. My goodness. I just pile my books on my bed, and sometimes I move them, and the bookmark comes out. Does anybody else have this problem? No, just me? Okay. Where am I? I only read 2 chapters, I think. A Finlay Donovan Digs Her Own Grave by L. Cosimano. This is the... Oh, I forgot to mention. Murder and Massacre. I'm so out of it. This is a cozy mystery. Takes place in Victorian time, I believe. Maybe Regency. I think it's Victorian time. And I have the 3rd book coming to me from the library. I also have it from NetGalley, but I wanted to read it in order this time. So this is book 2. Book 1 was Postscript of Murder or something like that. This is a Lady of Letters mystery. It follows Amelia Amesbury, who in the first book she loses her husband after only being married for a couple of months. And she takes up being a kind of like a Dear Miss Abby newsletter thing for a newspaper, except nobody knows it's her because her husband left her very wealthy and a lady, and so nobody knows it's her giving advice, and she solves murders. And it's a fun book. It's a fun series. This one is Finlay Donovan Digs Her Own Grave. This is book 4 plus the novella, so technically book 5, whatever, of the Finlay Donovan books. No, this is book, hang on, this is book, I don't know how many books there are, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 books plus the novella, so this, wait a second, hang on. Is there 4 books before this one, or 4 books after this one? I don't remember. I've read them all, though. Yes, there's 4 books before this one. So this is the 5th book. Oh, my eye is itchy. Plus the short story. I'm loving this book. I love this series. I know people have loved the first and sometimes the 2nd book and then didn't like it as it went on, but I'm loving it. So this follows Finlay Donovan, who is an author, a struggling author. In the first book, Finlay Donovan is killing it, and she goes with her agent to a meeting with her literary agent and at a Panera, and she's talking about her crime book, her book that she wants to write, pitching the idea. And this lady overhears and misunderstands and thinks that she's a hit woman. So she hires her to kill her husband, this woman's husband. So Finley's like, I'm not going to kill someone, but it's a lot of money, and she needs the money, and her husband's being a douchebag, and her ex-husband's being a douchebag, and trying to take her kids from her, and it's a whole thing. It's hilarious. It's a fun series. This feels like it's starting a different arc in the mystery, but I'm not sure, because most of the other 4 books kind of deal with the same overarching theme of a mystery. This one seems to be a new one, but I'm not even sure. It might link back. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's hilarious. It's kind of a... it hits some serious issues once in a while, but it's humorous. It's a lot of fun. Her kids are hilarious. I would recommend the audiobooks. They're really good, but I don't have the audiobook of this one. But the audiobooks are really well done. So... Then I am still reading The Happy Writer by Marissa Meyer. This is, I believe I talked about it. It's just about how to be a happy writer, and I'm really enjoying it. The chapters are really short. I'm on chapter 17, page 54. I really am enjoying this. Marissa Meyer has a way with words. I should know that. I haven't read any of her books. I've tried to before. I just couldn't get into the stories. But I definitely do want to read her now. So, she writes the Lunar Chronicles. She also wrote Heartless? I think it's called Heartless. The Queen of Hearts retelling. Yeah, I definitely want to read her. I tried reading Lunar Chronicles a long time ago, and then I got it out from the Cinders. Cinders, the first book. I got it out from the library a few times. Haven't read it, but I know that it's a very popular series. So, but I'm enjoying this. It is, of course, nonfiction. It's her giving advice on how to be, not to get into a writing slump and just enjoy writing. So, there's that. And then I have proceeded, I know I've read a lot of different books at the same time. I have been reading The Mystery of Mrs. Christie by Marie Benedict. This one I still have my bookmark in. Yay. Little puppies. I am on chapter 19, page 97. Really enjoying this. It's all, I think I talked to you about this already. I don't even remember what I've said. I'm recording like so many different vlogs. But this follows Agatha Christie, or the mystery behind Agatha Christie's disappearance for, it was like 11 days or whatever when she disappeared after finding out her husband was having an affair. And this is Marie Benedict's take on what happened during those 11 days. It doesn't follow Agatha Christie while she's missing, as far as what I've read so far. It follows her husband, and it follows it has two timelines. It has the timeline where Agatha Christie is meeting Archie for the first time and their marriage throughout the years, and then the present day timeline when she's gone missing and Archie is trying to keep his secrets and find out where she is. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, actually. I love Marie Benedict's writing. I recently read The Queens of Crime. Really enjoyed that book. So this one I'm really enjoying as well. And then for another video that I'm doing, I am reading Court of Mist and Fury. Is anyone shocked? I loved Throne of Glass. So I finished Court of Thorns and Roses, and I'm now reading Court of Mist and Fury. I'm on chapter 6, page 57. Really enjoying it. That's it. So today, I need to read for 3 hours and 21 minutes or something like that? So, what do I want to read? I do want to do some reading soon. Strategically, I should finish Murder in Masquerade or read this because it is overdue at the library. This one, though, I have to read for another video, and it's due in like 2 weeks. So, because I need to read the whole series. I don't need to, but I want to. What book is this? Oh, okay. And then this book is due in 9 days, but I have a lot of books that are due in 9 days, so I should read that. But honestly, I just want to read The Mystery of Mrs. Christie, which is ridiculous because that one's not even due soon. And I kind of want to read this one too. So, this is the problem of having too many books out from the library. I also want to read Onyx Storm, which I own and haven't read yet. I know, travesty. We will see what I read. I'll let you know. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to go take some insulin and drink some water, and then I'll start reading. We'll get this through today. We'll finish this video today. I promise. We'll say I promise. You never know. Okay. Oops. Okay, hi. You might be able to hear my YouTube, I'm not sure, but hi. I changed into something cooler because I'm very hot. I'm going to turn on my fan. I made a cup of tea, just regular red rose tea, and I'm going to read Murder in Masquerade. I think that's the book I'm going to read. Or, you know what, now I'm second guessing myself. I'm first going to start by reading a couple chapters of Happy Writer, just to get in the mood, because this really inspires me. And then I'll read Murder in Masquerade. Murder on Masquerade? Murder in Masquerade. Okay, talk to you later. plug you in. I'm going to plug the computer in. Hang on one sec. I need to find my cord. I've got so many cords on the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's all my cords. It's ridiculous. So, I did not finish my timer. This video has been going on way too long, and I need to finish it. I planned for it to come out last week. Sorry for the noise. But my allergies have been so bad, and haven't been able to read a lot. So, because my eyes are hurting so much. So, yesterday and the day before, I did do some reading. I read 4 chapters of The Last of the Summers, which I don't think I talked about, but this is one book that's due soon. And then I read more of The Happy Writer. I'm doing a vlog on my other channel, my authortube channel, for this book. I am on page 148, so basically I read 150 pages of that. My timer is at like an hour and something, and I'm just gonna call it, okay? I know, I'm just gonna call it, partly because I need to get this video out, and second, because, what was I gonna say? What was the second reason? Oh, because I have done some reading and listening to audiobooks without timing myself, because I forgot to time myself. So I figure I've probably read for 24 hours. I have only an hour and 56 seconds left. That's not bad. 23 hours, plus I would say probably half an hour to 45 minutes worth of reading that I've done without timing myself. That's pretty much 24 hours, right? Right? We're just going to call it. So let's go over the books I did read. I read the whole book of, what was it called? The Witchery Librarian book? Put the picture up here. Finished that. Stop. Why is there so much traffic this early in the morning? I finished that. I read, oh, hang on. I read quite a bit of The Mystery Mrs. Christie. I know, I read so many different books. I apologize. This was not a read one book and finish it, then read another one. No, I just started so many books. I don't even remember all the ones I started. I'm on page 97 of The Mystery Mrs. Christie. I read a bit of Murder Masquerade. I read 3 chapters. I read, hang on. Okay, sorry. I read quite a bit of Court of Mist and Fury, which, again, I'm reading for another video. I lost my bookmark out of this one. I think I'm on chapter 5. Yeah, I'm on chapter 5. So, page 43. What else did I read? I mean, you would have seen the video, but I listened to part of Summer's End by Juno Black. I listened to about 30% of that. I listened to about 10% of Abby Jimenez's new book. What's it called? Say You'll Remember Me. And then I started and listened to a bunch of different books. I only listened to or read like a few pages because I was in a reading slump. I couldn't just decide what book to read. So, that's it. I only finished, I did finish A Court of Thorns and Roses too in this video, I think. So I finished 2 books, which is good. Yeah, not a very successful 24-hour period, but I'm happy with it. I got a lot of reading done, not as much as I wanted, didn't get as many done as I wanted. I find that in challenges like this, where I set a TBR or I set a certain amount of time where I have to read things, it feels like a chore and I don't want to do it. Is that stupid? That's weird. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. Thank you for watching. My eyes, look how like red and ucky they look. They're all crusty. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to take an allergy pill. Which is another reason why I've read a lot. I've been taking a lot of allergy pills that make me very tired. So anyway, oh, my hair is a mess. Okay. This, I don't know what kind of video this was, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And go to my other channel, just Cheryl Writes Books, which will be linked below, to see the Happy Writer vlog that'll be coming up. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.